Hello everyone, this is Moshe, the Electric Israeli. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and help me change the world one electric car at a time. Thank you to all my supporters. If you're in the market to buy a Tesla car, please use my referral code. Thank you for all of you who have. Appreciate it. And today I'm going to start with you a dilemma that will be relevant for me personally in about 8 months or so. And there's a twist to this dilemma at the end, so stay with me. And this video, of course, is sponsored by EVBase. More about it later. Back in 2019, when the Tesla Cybertruck was revealed, before it was revealed, I never thought in a million years that I would care, but I never owned a pickup truck in my life. SUVs, yes, children, soccer games and all that, yes. But not pickup trucks. What do I need that? But not until I saw one, and I put $100 back then. That Tesla made a lot of money off of it, and it came out a year ago. But it happened to be that when it came out, I already got into a lease. I have two Teslas, one Model Y 2021 that we own, one Model 3 2021 that we also own, and one 2023 Tesla Model 3. We know I call it a runarounder, and my lease is ending September, October, something like that, and I will need a car. And I have a big dilemma, and like I said, I have a twist at the end. Which car should I get? The Tesla Model Y, the refresh model, the Juniper model that hopefully in a few months will come to the United States, or the Tesla Cybertruck? Okay, now you said there is absolutely no connection between these two cars. One is a pickup truck, big, huge pickup truck. One is a small SUV, Model Y. And I know what Model Y is. I have one. But this is the refresh model. Before we continue this video, just a word on my sponsor, EVBase. I use them for all my Tesla accessories. They are just amazing. They really are amazing. I put my referral code embedded in this video or below. You can use it, get 20% off your purchase. Use my code TEI and you would love it. I got the rim, the Uber turbine rims. I got the lip, the front lip. I got the charging console for my car. Everything I buy, all accessories I buy at EVBase. Use them up. They are absolutely amazing. Now let's take a look at the two specs, even though they're not related, but two specs, and then maybe you can help me to decide which one I should go. So here, let's start with the Model Y, since I'm very familiar with it. This is the website in Singapore. We're going to talk about the price in a minute. So obviously, I made a few videos about Tesla Model. The redesign is absolutely beautiful. I don't care what anybody says. It's a beautiful design, slick, a la the Cyber cab that I saw in New York City, the Cybertruck with the light bar in the front. It's beautiful. The range is fantastic, 551 kilometers. I would say around 320, 330-ish. So, and it's a very efficient car, so we may get better range. Look at the side, look at the light bar, look at the improvements. Completely new suspension, quieter, great ride quality, more efficient. So I guess it's going to get more range than actually advertised. The light bar in the back, the interior design, it's all refreshed. It does have a stock for the blinker on the left side, so that's good. A screen behind, new materials. I did drive all the Tesla Model 3 Highland, all of them, the base model, the long range model, and the performance model. Beautiful build, great materials. This is going to be that and then some. Great cargo. That's Tesla Model Y is known for great cargo, comfort. Absolutely amazing. It's just amazing car. Now all these improvements, automatic back seats that come up and down, great cargo space, automatic lift gate, bigger, from what I see, bigger frunk, deeper frunk, so that's great for trips, for storing stuff, all kinds of extra stuff. And big screen, bigger screen, 12.4 screen, all the absolute advanced features of Tesla cars. You get the latest, and some people say hardware 5. I don't know about that, but it's going to be hardware 5 for self-driving and all these things. Now, the price, obviously, these are the prices that are offered in the South Pacific, China, Singapore, Japan, Australia. It's not offered yet in the United States and or in Europe, but assuming that the price is the same. Okay, so let's go actually to what it is right now. Let's do cash. We just do cash, and let's take all the incentives out. So all cash, let's say I get the long range rear wheel drive, okay, which is the longest range, 337, or the long range all wheel drive if I want. But let's say if this option will be offered in the United States, I'll go for the long-range rear-wheel drive because I have a lot of trips that I take over the years. So $44,990. I do qualify for the 7,500 federal tax incentive. Hopefully, it will be intact this year, still this year. We'll see what happens. So we're down to 37,490. I'm going to use my own referral code. Okay, so I'm going to get 500 less. So we're down to 37,000. All these incentives I'm not going to count. It's a great price. So around 37,000. Now, if I insist to go for the all-wheel drive, okay, then it will be about 40,000 with my referral code. So if you're buying a Tesla car, any car, you will get, if you use my referral code, you will get $500 incentives. So this is, I'm familiar with. It's a traditional, beautiful. It is a great car. There's a reason why it is the best selling car in the world. Okay, now I'm back to the Singapore one, and they have the two options, but you know, I don't know what default color it's going to come, but let's say it comes with the stealth gray like it is now. I still have the white color, the new color, which I don't like actually, the gracious blue, and we have, of course, the quicksilver and the ultra red. So assuming that we're going to have that, they only have 5-seaters. I don't think I'm going to option to for 7-seater, but did that as it may, that's that. Okay, so now let's go to the this design. Okay, this is the Cybertruck. Okay, this is the dual motor. All right, though let's go here to the price. So let's take the 7,500. Okay, so $500 less for my using my own referral code. So 72,000, and I paid $100, so it's 71,000 something 80 or something like that. So about 72,000 so obviously the price is totally different. Okay, if you go back here, we got 37,000 versus 72,000. Okay, so obviously the price is completely different. It's a much more expensive car, but obviously the Cybertruck, I drove the Cybertruck many times. I rented it from Turo for one day. I had 3 test drives. I drove it in New Jersey. I drove it in South Florida. And let me say this. Let's talk advantages for Cybertruck and then advantages for the Model Y. So first of all, the advantage for Cybertruck. It's a beast. An absolute beast. If God forbid that you're in a car accident, you want to be in a Cybertruck, okay? So that's for sure. Not that the Model Y is not a safe car. It's one of the safest cars in the world. But obviously, the Cybertruck is a beast. There's no paint issues. I may wrap it, but there's no paint issues. You don't have to worry about dents. It's like quasi-bulletproof. It is an amazing car. Air suspension. Awesome air suspension. You will not feel any pothole. Where I live in New Jersey, it's pothole heaven. Okay, and you can lower it, and there's also an entry mode that you can go and lower it. The trunk, 6 feet, 6x4. You can put a whole house there. If you want to go for camping, if you want to go for a long trip, my wife and I are planning a cross country in a year or two, so that would be great. The range is comparable, about 300 plus, so it's great. The charging, For the Cybertruck, if you hit one of those V4 charging station, you can get up to 500 kilowatt. It depends which one. There are many of them. I visited two of them already. There are many of them. The Model Y is still the regular 250. It's not bad, but 500 it's more than twice better. Okay, it's just great. It's really fantastic charging speed. So for road trips, if you just want to stop, charge and go, it is great. So the space, the durability, the air suspension. One more thing that I fell in love with the Cybertruck is the steer by wire. Now, the last test drive that I had in South Florida and Fort Lauderdale, I insisted that the car has the FSD. And I tested the FSD in U-turns and all kinds of maneuvering, and it was like driving a bicycle. Now, first of all, if you just drive it without FSD, without anything, it's like driving a mini tiny car, even though it's a beast. The turns, the K-turns, the U-turns, it's like not even one revolution of the steering wheel. It is great. One of the things that disappointed me the most about the refresh Model Y is that didn't get the 800 volt architecture, no steer by wire, no fast charging, no 500 kilowatt fast charging. Those two things, there are other things that really disappointed me. But the Model Y is a beautiful, amazing, family car and all that. So the dilemma is good. Now, obviously, the $20,000 or so dollars is not small change. It's not a small change. Now, I do have to say, and that goes for both ways. Thanks to you, those who use my referral code, I have, because I used it a lot in supercharging, I have a little over $2,000 in credits. Hopefully, I'll get more referral codes this year so I can get more money. So let's say I assume $5,000 off. And that will apply for both of them. So if I choose the Cybertruck, then it will bring the car down to the mid 65,000. Now there's one more thing I have to throw in. I am certain. Now I don't know what the Model Y cost in the United States will be, but let's say assuming it's the same. I am certain, and that's because of slow sales so far of the Cybertruck, that the prices will continue to go down. Now I'm not going to consider the single motor, even if it comes out, which I don't think it will. But I'm not going to consider that. I want range and I want dual motor at least. I'm not going to go for the Cyber Beast. So I will consider. I am telling you, I have a great feeling that the price will go down because it went down from 100,000 for the foundation to 80,000, which makes it qualified for the tax incentive, and I believe it will continue to go down. Now, if the tax incentive goes away, it goes away for everybody. It's not going to go just for this car versus that car. It's not going to take a week to do that. It's going to take time. So it's going to take time for that to happen. That's what I'm saying. So it will go both ways. So it's a risk that I have to take because I just don't need a car. And the last thing I told you at the beginning, the last thing is that my wife, she hates the Cybertruck, absolutely hates it. I'm going to make a video separately about it. What we're going to do to convince my wife for me to buy the Cybertruck. Well, that's in a different story. All right, thank you guys for watching.